Bryce, we heard from Tyler Sheen today saying he was going to be transferring to Alabama from Vanderbilt. Just what's it like to add an offensive lineman at this point in the process?
Yes, it's really big. Anytime we can, get help at a position like that, it's huge. This spring has been really, really tough on our offensive linemen with us having the small amount of numbers that we've had throughout practice. I'm super proud of those guys and how they've competed, how they've worked. The amount of linemen we've had and the amount of reps they've gotten is something I've never seen before. And they've done it all without complaining. And I'm glad that, when spring's over, we're going to get Darian E. We're gonna get James back, and then now we're gonna add one more. So it's definitely gonna help our depth. And I'm excited for him to come in. So I'm just excited, and I trust us and us doing the right thing.
Charlie.
We haven't talked to you since the scrimmages. So just how do you think the offense performed then, and maybe what things do you want to clean up going into A-Day?
Yeah, definitely. I think there's a lot of stuff for us to clean up. We didn't have our sharpest scrimmage this past weekend, and a lot of that's because of me. And I think that spring is a time for us to kind of iron out the kinks, for us to grow and get better. And you're always going to come into obstacles. So I think we know that, but at the same time, we can't be complacent. We can't be, okay with any shortcomings that we have. I'm excited for A-Day, super excited this weekend again. Another chance to compete, a chance for the fans to come in, and whenever we get that support from the community and from the fans, it means the world to us. So, I'm super excited for this week of practice, for us to try to iron out some of the kinks and to expand on the things we have been doing positively, and then for this weekend, A-Day, for us to try to put on display for you guys and for us to go out and compete.
Go to Nick.
Yeah, Bryce, Jalen Milroe, how have you seen him develop throughout the spring, or what's impressed you most about his development?
Yeah, J Mill's someone who I'm obviously super close with. I'm around him as much as anyone, and to see the growth from him coming in as a young player last year, and really just trying to learn the offense and understand the reads and try to piece things together, just like I was my freshman year, and then now to taking this next leap of, you can see him be more and more comfortable. You see him make decisions in the pocket. You see him make pre-snap reads, pre-snap adjustments, post-snap reads, and it's really, you can tell he's really starting to piece things together. And also I've seen how he's matured as a leader. You come in as a freshman, it's all about figuring out yourself and getting your feet wet and figuring out what you're doing. And now he's doing that, and he has that stuff down. So now he's trying to bring others around him. And I'm super proud of his development. He's been performing really well in practice and scrimmages. So I'm super happy for him, and I know he's just going to keep working and keep getting better.
Yeah, the young receivers, what have you seen from them this spring? How have they progressed?
Yeah, I've seen the young guys that have come in. They've all been really hungry, and I think that's something that we really appreciate here is guys that come in ready to work, wanting to take every rep, wanting to get coached, being able to receive coaching. It's a complicated offense at first when you just came from high school, and there's going to be adjustments. There's going to be guys that run the wrong route or maybe make a poor read on a route, whatever it may be. But what I love about this young group is everything they do at full speed. And when they mess up, there's no finger pointing, there's no blaming. They come back and they want to get coached. And then it's great for me and for everyone on offense to see a mistake made from a young receiver on the first, second day of practice and see it get corrected the next practice. And I think they're all trending in the right direction. They're all growing and getting better, and really I think it's their mindset that's been pushing them. So I'm super excited for all the potential that they have.
Kind of expanding on that, there's been so much turnover among all your targets. You've had a whole spring with the guys. How confident are you in the targets you have returning?
Yeah, I'm super confident. Again, spring is a time where you get that time and you get that chemistry down. And again, I've been super lucky to have this group that are guys that just want to work, want to get after it. We make mistakes. No one's perfect. And again, spring ball is a time to kind of iron out the kinks. But after every practice, after every rep, we're always talking, we're always communicating, we're always working to get on the same page. And it's similar with us when there's something we don't connect on. We'll watch it on film. We come back the next day, and then we make that stride. We come back and connect, and that's something that, are kind of those little wins that, we all kind of have to take, and that's kind of what spring's all about. So I have all the confidence in all the guys in the receiving core, and, I'm super happy to keep working and keep developing with them.
A couple more here for Bryce. We'll go for Katie on the left.
Bryce, you talk about spring being a time when you're working on chemistry and cleaning things up, and one of the things Coach Saban mentioned after the scrimmage was drops. What, if anything, do you do when working with receivers that are kind of struggling with drops?
Yeah, I think, I think it's all about, I really think it's all mental. We don't have any guys that don't have hands or aren't able to catch. It's all about Coach Saban kind of talked to us about it yesterday, actually. It's about focus and, eliminating any mental errors and being sharp. And also, I feel like, that's a portion of the game, but, that's the same as me having to improve on reads and throws. So also, I think, being able to see the guys and see what they've been able to do this whole spring, the times that we do have drops, for me, I haven't had my confidence waver in anyone. I see how hard they work. I see the drops, honestly, hurt them more than it hurts anyone else. And also, it's something that happens every here and there, but I haven't seen it be a crazy consistent issue with one certain individual. And again, it's spring. I haven't had any perfect practices. I haven't, been perfect at all. And there's stuff that I want to work on and improve on. So I think we all have stuff for us to build off of. And, it's just about, making sure that, we're all reassuring each other. We're all pushing. We're all trying to strive to be better. And that's what I love about this group. We all have each other's back. And, regardless of any portion, I'm super excited for our receiving core, and I have all the confidence in the world with them.
And we'll finish up with Charlie.
You mentioned Jalen earlier. Just how have you tried to be a mentor as the returning starter for both he and Ty this spring?
Yeah, for the whole quarterback room, it's kind of a different dynamic this year. With me having experience and, me being able to pull references and memories back from last season. And I feel like, I really feel like it's just my job, and it's kind of my duty to try to help those guys and try to share some of the knowledge that I've gained this last year. And it's something I enjoy doing. J-Mill and Ty are both really good guys, really good players, great guys to be around, super talented. So, I enjoy talking to them. I'm trying to give them my perspective. And, for me, when Mac was playing my freshman year, I was blessed to have Mac over there talking about why he did this and how he saw this. And honestly, I feel like that was a huge part of my development. And, I want to do all I can to try to emulate that and try to help them as much as possible because they both have extremely bright futures. So I enjoy the quarterback room. I feel like we have a great room. And, I bounce ideas off of them. They bounce ideas off of me. So I'm super happy for the collaboration we have.